안녕하세요. Welcome back to Study Hmong. Today's lesson is going to be learning how to speak Hmong by means of another conversation. Imagine two people in the neighborhood crossing paths, and one notices another and decides to introduce themselves. This is an introductory conversation. First, let's learn about some vocabulary that you will see in this lesson. We'll discuss the pronunciation and give pause for you to practice, and then we'll discuss the meaning as well. We'll also cover how to use these words in a sentence, questions, answers, in a real conversation. Let's get started. Many already know that there's different people, culture, clothes, dialects of the language. One of them is White Hmong, Hmong Dawb, Hmong Dawb. Most of my lessons are in Hmong Dawb, White Hmong, but Travis and I have been incorporating lessons that are another dialect. A lot of what we saw in Thailand is Hmong Njua, Green Hmong, Hmong Njua. In Thailand, that's a phrase that's not really uncommon, and they'll refer to themselves as Hmong Njua. From my experience, not everywhere though, especially here in the States, I've noticed that those who don't speak White Hmong call themselves Hmong Ling. Hmong Ling. So you may hear both versions. You may hear somebody introduce themselves as Hmong Ling. You may hear somebody introduce themselves as Hmong Njua. Somebody may have some very personal feelings as to which they would like to be called. It may be, I've seen it in the States, I've seen it in Thailand, in different places. It may be different families. It could be very personal. So how somebody refers to themselves would be good for you to use this as well and be familiar with both. So again, Hmong Njua and Hmong Ling. The next word, sang. Hmong, sang. Hmong. Sang means the last name, their clan name, and Hmong is Hmong. So, what Hmong are you? What clan do you come from? Sang Hmong. What sang Hmong are you? Nji. Nji, to meet. Like Shinji Dua, meet you again, see you again. Okay. Zhong Xie Tao Nji Ga, I'm happy to meet you. What was the word again? Nji, high tone. Good. Next word. Or gay. Or gay. Together. Together. Say it again. Okay. Good. Do you remember what to meet was? G. This next word is a low tone. It's kind of like a pause or a break in the sentence. Maybe you could say it's like a word whisker, but it's a grammatically accepted one. Maybe picture it as a vocal comma. Say there was no writing and you're speaking, and we just pause for emphasis or whatever. We'll just pause and have a space. But you can say a as this place marker, as this comma, as this space. Oh, I was doing this and then I went and did that. Next word is a question word. Dachi. 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 What? 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 Dachi. Do you remember how to say together? Okay. Okay. And what? Dachi. Dachi. Good. Our next word. Nu, na. Nu, na. Nu is day. Na is this day. Today. Today. How do you say it? Nu, na. Get the H, the air coming out. You have to get the H. Nu, nu, na. Good. It means today. This word you don't hear very often, but you'll be glad you learned it because then all of a sudden you'll start hearing it. It's ga, ji. Ga, ji. Gachi. Gachi. It means like go ahead and you're eating and you're like, I already ate. Gachi na. Like you just go ahead and eat. Go ahead and. Do you remember the word for what? Dachi. Very good. Do you remember the word for today? Nu na. Nu na. Good. And this word, go ahead and. Go ahead. Ga, ji. Gachi. One more word. It acts like a sandwich word where that means you have one piece, another word, and another piece. And this word in the middle can change, and these two pieces stay the same. These two are the word lo. The lo. Both of them, if you look them up in the dictionary, mean already. So you can maybe put a little circle around them, and whatever happens in the middle of thu and lo, that already happened. Already. I already ate. Gu thu na lo. I already ate already. But you can put different words in here. Now let's make application of these by having the conversation. So after maybe a few little pleasantries, one person asks, Go, yo, Hmong, dachi. Go, yo, Hmong, dachi. What do you think this means? Go, you, ya are, Hmong, dachi. What kind of Hmong? Say it. What kind of Hmong are you? What Hmong are you? We're asking about their background, lineage, heritage, their language. So say it after me. Go, yo, Hmong, dachi. Okay. The answer. Gu, yo, Hmong, jua. Or Gu, yo, Hmong, leng. Say the first one. Gu, yo, Hmong, jua. Say the second one. Gu, yo, Hmong, leng. Our first friend here asks, Go, yo, sang, Hmong, dachi. Go, yo, sang, Hmong, dachi. So then, your last name, your clan name, Hmong, is what? So what is your clan name? So what is your Hmong last name? Can you say it again? Go yo sang Hmong dachi. Go yo sang Hmong dachi. Good. Our friend number 2 here answers, sang va or Sang va. Sang, last name, clan name. Va. And then is the article for being polite, no? Sang va. Sang va. Sometimes people say sang Hmong va. And there's lots of different clan names. I would look them up, maybe in your dictionary, see the pronunciation to practice some of them. And then the way you spell them in Hmong, pronounce them as Hmong, in Hmong is different than the way that we're going to spell and pronounce them in English. Let's continue our conversation. Our first friend answers, oh, Zhong xie taon ji go, nu na. Oh. Oh. Zhong xie, I'm happy. Taon ji, to meet. Go, you. Nu na, today. Let's say it again. Copy me. Oh. Zhong xie taon ji go, nu na. Oh. Zhong xie taon ji go, nu na. Zhong heng. Very good. A reply. La una ma okea. La come. The two of us. Na ma. Na ma. Eat food. Oke. Together. Polite word. Let's say it again. La na ma oke La na ma oke. Come, let us eat together. And our first person here replies, Ga chi na zhao. Gu tu na lo. O zhou dao. Let's break that down. Ga chi na zhao. Ga chi, go ahead. Na zhao, and eat. Go ahead and eat. You go ahead and eat. Gu tu na lo. Gu tu na lo. I ate already. I already ate already. Gu tu na lo. Okay. O zhou dao. You probably know that one already. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. O zhou dao. So can you say this? Ga chi na zhao, gu tu na lo. Good. And o zhou dao. Very good. Do you remember how to say green Hmong, blue Hmong, not white Hmong? Hmong jua. Hmong jua. And also Hmong ling. Hmong ling. Different groups. Okay. Do you remember how to say I am green Hmong, blue Hmong? Gu ya Hmong jua. Copy me. Gu ya Hmong ling. Copy me. Gu ya Hmong ling. Good. Do you remember how to ask, what last name or clan name are you? Go yo sang Hmong da chi. Copy me. Go yo sang Hmong da chi. Good. And the answer might be sang va. Sang va o. Sang Hmong va. Or sang xiong. Good. Sang mua. Good. And then how do you say, I'm happy to meet you? Zhong xie daon ji go. Zhong xie daon ji go. Or I'm happy to meet you today. Zhong xie daon ji go. Nu na. Very good. You have learned some phrases that are very useful. I encourage you to go out and use them today. find ways to use your phrases, your new words. I would write down your words or your sentences or both in a little notebook or your phone so that you can keep them with you all the time and reference them. If you run into a situation where you could use these words, use them. The more you use them, the more you burn them into your brain. If somebody speaks back to you in Hmong and you hear certain words and you're like, ooh, I don't know this, or I've heard this before, but I don't know it, write that down in your book, then go home and look them up in the dictionary, and then you'll learn even more words. Maybe ask a friend what they mean or if you spelled them right, if you're not sure if you got them right in the dictionary. But the point is, use this conversation, practice it with a friend, practice it in the mirror, make little puppets, I don't know, have fun, practice it. Repeat this video as many times as you need to get the pronunciation right. And I really look forward to our next video. Great job today. We'll have another conversation again on Study Hmong next time. Xin ji dua.